To lose your hearing is frightening because it only is over a period of time that this actually happens. When you really realise that you are going deaf, there's a sense of panic. It starts to slowly seep into you. My work and home environment started to become more isolated, and there was times when I used to say, I just can't understand the word, I just don't know what you're saying. And I could just see the shutter come down. We just can't talk about this anymore. The isolation was becoming more profound as my hearing became profoundly lost. Now the interesting thing is, because I couldn't hear things like running water and I was working in the kitchen, I would start the sink to fill, not remember that it was going, not hearing it, and turn around. I flooded the kitchen 10 times before I realised I've got to do something about this. I really felt that I was stuck in a prison with no key, and would I ever get out of this? I was very fortunate. While I was serving coffee at my cafe in Ponsonby, a client had looked up and said, "Oh, you're deaf." He saw my hearing aids and he said, "I've just had a cochlear implant. You should try this." There was this huge light bulb went on that perhaps this was my only option to have some hope to still be able to hear. My surgeon had already warned me that at switch on, most people cry because they hear the sound and it sounds very, very different to what you expect, and it wouldn't sound normal. Now that I was okay with. When the switch on happened and I heard the audiologist speak to me, there was a sense of relief that was so immense that I could actually hear it. And I did cry, not because the sound was different to what I expected, but I was overwhelmed to know that I had been given the key to unlock the prison of my disability and that I could hear again. And it was very soon when I started to wait for my brain to reconnect with the sounds it had lost. And then one day I was sitting there and I thought, I can hear a drip. I could hear this drip. And it was no longer a drip. I went everywhere. It was the tick of a clock that I had never heard for so long. The next moment was to actually hear the birds again. That was just like heaven. I think it just gone on to show me the possibilities of so many things that can continue to happen. So I am very, very privileged and excited and full of gratitude and humility for what the cochlear has done for me. It has changed my life. And so that is the joy of once again being able to hear and be part of life in its full. Thank you.